with Toy Story 5 coming out in July, I want to talk about the Nintendo 64's one and only Toy Story game, Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. I actually decided to play this game for myself instead of just looking at videos for it, and the game is actually very fun. The feel of the game is like if Mario 64 was in Toy Story, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of like obstacles and stuff, enemies, and honestly it's pretty fun. And it also reminds me of that one game that went popular in 2023 called Only Up. So during the first level you start off in Andy's house. You can go down to the living room, staircase, and honestly I haven't explored all of it. I went to the attic where the bass fight is located. I went to Andy's room, which is decorated with all the Buzz Lightyear stuff. But I did see the garage also, and that did look pretty cool. But I haven't explored the entire thing. The boss fight was also really fun. I know most boss fights are kind of boring, like the new Super Mario Bros. Boss fights. And this is an Activision game, which is the same people that make Call of Duty. So I didn't think they were going to cook up anything good, honestly. But this boss fight was surprisingly really good and fun to play. So I give this boss fight a 10 out of 10. All you gotta do during this boss fight is shoot it's like a robot. Yeah, he's a robot. He just goes around attacking you, knocking you back up. And yeah, so boss fight does get a 10 out of 10. Got pleasantly surprised that it was actually very good. So Andy's neighborhood consists of like 3 houses. I don't think you can go inside of them, but I'm pretty sure from the first movie, you know, Andy's neighbor. Oh wait, no, this is the second one he moved. My bad, guys. I don't know his neighbors yet. I don't know his neighbors anymore. But in the original movie, he was Sid, and he's a pretty bad guy. Which is pretty cool. The little cart or whatever from the first movie appears, and then the boss fight. Well, not the boss fight yet. I'll tell you about the tree first. The tree, you gotta climb up it, and if you accidentally get yourself down, you gotta get back up, just like Only Up, like I said. And then the boss fight, Kite Zerg. I don't remember this in the movie, but the boss fight's pretty peak. Kind of reminds me of that Donkey Kong Bonanza boss fight. Level 4, the construction yard. This was in the movie for like a split second, I'm pretty sure, when they were crossing the road. In this level, you gotta make your way up the construction like tower or whatever. And honestly, this level is very good. And once again, if you do fall down, gotta make your way up again. And then you gotta, you know, defeat the big bad boss fight guy, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna give this level a 10 out of 10, just like all the other levels, because you know it's peak, guys. Trust me, I'm not glazing it just because it's on the level 7, Al's Toy Barn. Just like the movie, this looked peak, and even had the huge wall of Buzz Lightyears. This map is just like the store, and honestly, as a kid, I would definitely want to go there. But meet Al? Probably not. That's how I imagine we stopped to look, like a grown-ass dude dressed up in a chicken costume. And the boss fight was okay. Definitely one of the weaker ones. Just like a whole bunch of like slime everywhere, and like a robot. We didn't see that in the movie, but a robot, a T-Rex, I guess does sound kind of cool. But they could have made it a little bit more interesting. Maybe you could see like Zurg or something. But the map definitely carries a score with a 10 out of 10. Level 10, the elevator. This one is pretty simple. All you gotta do is just climb up the elevator. If you do fall down, you're gonna have to make your way all the way back up. But unlike the movie, for some reason, there is not an Emperor Zurg boss fight in this level. But there is another boss fight. I'm pretty sure it's a spider. Which does make sense. You'd probably find a spider in the elevator. I haven't really looked at this boss fight, but honestly, this level gets a 9 out of 10 because No Emperor Zurg. Level 11, Al's penthouse. Just like the movie, all you gotta do is, explore his penthouse and find Woody and save Woody finally. And this level is actually pretty cool because it goes more in detail to Woody's roundup, the little like cartoon show that Woody was in. And it was pretty cool because Woody was actually able to no, Woody, not Woody. Buzz Lightyear was actually able to go inside Woody's roundup, and he was able to like fight a boss. It was like a cowboy, which is pretty cool. You know how I said that Emperor Zurg wasn't gonna be in the game, or at least in the elevator? Well, I lied. Emperor Zurg is in here, and he's an amazing boss. But for some reason, you can't shoot him because he's laser resistant, so you gotta charge up the spin attack. But before we talk about the next level, let me talk about how bad Lightyear was. Can we just uncanon that? Zurg is definitely not Buzz Lightyear, of course. Like, he's clearly his father. Like, level 13, 14, and 15 takes place at the airport, of course, from the movie scenes. And we all know what happens. Fat Pete tries to defeat Buzz Lightyear so he doesn't get to Woody, so he doesn't get sold to a museum. So, I think level 13 is, him going down like the luggage. Level 14 is getting towards the airplane. And level 15 is them finally beating Fat Pete. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.